Happy Thursday evening. Welcome to Gamers Ledge on Twitch. It's Spread Thursday and I'm going to walk you through Style Savvy, Fashion Forward. We will play this every Thursday at 8 p.m. Pacific. If you have a question, ask in the chat and I will do my best to answer. So the first thing we're going to do is start the game. You want to go ahead and press a new game. You want to say yes. So you just want to go ahead and say yes to all the questions. Okay. So it's going to go through like the whole entire intro. It's going to ask your character's name. So you want to go ahead and put something in. You want to put your birthday. So it's just going to do like the whole introduction on how the two girls met to start the fashion shop. So we're going to just bypass this. There's like a story to it. We're just trying to get to the actual gameplay. So this game has a lot of fun things you can do. You get to run a fashion shop. At first they just pick one for you, but then later in the game you can pick what style fashion shop you want to run. You get to purchase the clothes that you have in the fashion shop, which is a lot of fun. Customers come in and say what they would like, and you get to pick clothes out for them. There's contests, like runway contests, and so many other things you can do. But it takes time for you to work your way up to do like all those things. So we're still on the story mode. We're going through this. When you start the game yourself, you can read through the story mode. It's fun to know how the two girls met and how they opened their first shop. So if you have any questions, ask them in the chat and I will be able to answer them. I'll do the best I can. Okay, now it says you can start. So the first thing they want you to do is pick a hat out for her. So we're going to pick that one. Just going through the story mode. If you're anything like me, you just want to play the game right away. So sometimes it gets a little aggravating when there's a long story before the game. Okay, I think we're going to start. Okay, so you can go ahead and like pick what type of face you want to do. So it gives you all these choices. What type of eyes you want her to have. What color. They even ask you like what type of eyebrows. Okay, you can even say if you want freckles or not. Now we're at the hairstyle. I'm going to do that one. Color hair you want her to have. Your skin tone. And do you want her to be like really short, medium height, or really tall? I'll do tall because I'm not tall and I really like it when I'm tall. You have to pick a box. These boxes have clothes inside of them, so it's kind of like what you want her to wear. You can pick whatever one you want. We'll pick that one. All right, then you can see how she is. And that's the character you created. Okay, now the game's going to start. If you have any questions, ask in the chat and I will do my best to answer them. Okay, so you start in a city. We're still going through the story. Okay, they start asking you questions, which you can choose to make your choices. Okay. Okay, so it starts you off on December 9th. And the first choice we will do is to go to our shop. Now this is your retail store, so customers will come in and you will sell them things. Anywhere from like hats to shoes to scarves, things like that. The exhibition hall is a place where you go and you buy all different types of clothes. Okay, we're still going through the beginning story. What's really nice about this game is everyone that you meet, they save the name of that person in like a phone book that you can use on your phone. And you can go back and look up that name and it'll tell you when you met that person and what her interests are. And if she's purchased anything from the store, it'll tell you that also. Um, it's like there's a dictionary on here and it will let you know like what the items are that the customer buys, like outerwear, um, things like that. Okay, so we're gonna pick her outerwear to, okay, okay, so she's asking for us to find her outerwear. So that would be like a jacket. Okay, so right now we have limited clothing in our store. So we're just gonna choose out of these three which one to give her. I think this one would be great. Um, it says like over on the left-hand side how much her budget is, which is like $250. And what we picked for her is $97.40, so that it's in her budget. So we push OK. We ask her to take a look. And she's gonna go try it on. The arrows, you can use the arrows to turn her around, so you can see like how she goes around, so you can see all sides of what she's wearing. Okay. So she liked it. There's sometimes that you'll have a customer that you will show something to that does not like it. And I'll let you know that. So you don't get that purchase. Remember, if you have a question, ask me in the chat and I'll do my best to answer it for you. So Sophie is telling her that she wants her to run her shop. So we can say, I'll give it a try, or I don't know. We'll just say, we'll give it a try. After the initial story, it doesn't take that long to get through the game. You can change your background music in the shop too. Okay, so we want to do back. So you can see that there's like statues out here. These are silhouettes of people you can talk to. So we'll talk to her. All right, so we'll go back to the store. Okay, so let's change our music. We'll do lively music. Okay. Okay, so we'll go back out here and talk to this group of girls. Just going through what they're saying. Okay, Sophie has us a customer. Okay, she wants us to head to our apartment. So now you can see we have the store in one circle and the other circle is our apartment. So we want to go to the apartment, which later on in the game you get to decorate and do all those things. Okay, so she's bringing us over new clothes. Those clothes, they go into your closet and your store. So you get two sets of them, a set for you to wear and a set for the store they have to sell. So it says we can now change our clothes in our apartment. So we can switch out outfits, which is really great. And we have access to your fashion scrapbook. You can save pictures of your favorite outfits so you can wear them later. And we're getting a cell phone. The cell phone is very important. It stores like all the customers we meet, almost everything there. If we get a message, okay. So if we press Y, we can take pictures of things. Pictures of people that you meet, pictures of outfits that you see in other stores that you like. So now you see that you have your cell phone up in the right hand corner. You have your wardrobe and your fashion scrapbook. To go back to the shop, you just want to press the B and it takes you out the door. But we're going to press the cell phone right now so we can see what's on there. You have your album, messages. We have new messages, so we'll look at those. How to use your phone. So it tells you how to use your phone. You want to press B for back, and it gives you a schedule, photos. You can use your amiibo with this game. And then here is your album to where you save your customers at. So we'll push B for back, back again, and then we'll go to the store to see if we have any customers, which we do. Okay, so you can go ahead and read through what she's saying to you. Really, it's really important to pay attention to what they're saying, so you can go ahead and find them the type of outfit that they need. So she needs a casual dress. And it has to be white. So we'll say no problem. You can say sorry and decline her, and then she just goes away. So as you can see, we have a few white ones. We have that one, or we have this one. We'll do this one with the stripes. I think that would be good. All right, so let's do okay. We'll ask her to take a look at it. She's going to try it on. And she likes it. You can do the arrows to turn her around if you want to, but we're just going to pass that. Her budget was $250 and the dress was $88. So we stayed within her budget, which is really good. As you can see, right now we have shop funds. So we have like $1,185.40. With those funds, you can go to, later on in the game, you can go to the hall and purchase clothes from vendors. And you can do other things with those funds too, like a new haircut, things like that, makeup. Okay. So we always step out of the shop and tell her goodbye, and she's on her way. We're going to go to our cell phone because I think we have a new message. Okay. It's just a thank you message from her. So that's good. So under profile, it tells you who we met. So we've met Brenda, so we want to open that up. So every time that you see a new under each name, you want to open it up, and then it gets saved in there. The highlighted ones up on top for the alphabet, those are the ones that have a new entry in it. Okay, so then we want to go ahead and go back. And I don't think there's... So we're going to go back to the apartment and change our outfit. So we want to go to wardrobe. These are all the new things that we have. So let's say we're going to wear this shirt. We're going to go to jacket. Let's see. Okay, she has that jacket on, so we want to take that jacket off. So you just have to find it and then remove it, which is really easy to do. Let's say we want to go ahead and put a pair of pants on her, like a pair of jeans or something. So we're going to put, no. Okay, so that's really cute. And then you can do shoes, you can do hats, anything like that. So we'll put a hat on her. Okay, so she's all set. We want to push OK. Okay, we want to go back to the store and see if we have any customers. Okay. No customers, so we're gonna go to the we'll talk to these girls right here. Every time you see a silhouette of people, those are the people to start talking to. If you have any questions, ask me in chat and I will do the best to answer them. So there is a lot of reading. I would say for the very first hour or two of the game. And then once you start getting further in the game, it's more gameplay. So she has us another customer. And then we can go to a new part of the game called Primrose Park. And as you go on, there's going to be cafes you can go to, places you can eat at, a library. There's a doll house that you can create rooms in, those things like that. So we can now go to the park if we want to. So I think the best thing we should do is go check our phone again because we have a new, we have a message. Okay, so finding the park, it's telling us how to do that. We're going to go back. We have a new category on our phone. It's called schedule, and this is where we know things, what's coming up in the game. So it's saying that the Primrose Park has a promotion. So we want to go ahead and look at that. And in the back button, we're going to go back to the shop. So here we go. And we see a customer. So we want to go ahead and click on the silhouette, and it tells us about the customer. So right now, Sophie's getting us a lot of customers. She's out advertising the shop. So this customer, her name is Lalonda, and she would like a stripy top. So we're going to say no problem because we know we have that. And you can look through all the tops that you have. I'm thinking this one right here is going to be great. So her budget is $90, and what we have in stock is a $42 top. So we're staying within her budget. If you happen to go over her budget, she'll let you know. And sometimes you will get a second chance to show something to a customer, or sometimes they just say, no, thank you, and they leave right away. Okay, she likes it. She's going to try it on. All your customers try things on, so. All right, so we're going to say okay with that. Great. So she purchased it. Later in the game, you're going to be able to pick what type of clothing you want in your shop. You can change the name of your shop, the exterior and interior of the shop, the mannequins in the window. There's so many things you can do. And then when you get to do the catwalk and be in fashion contests, you earn extra money that way too. Okay, so that went really well. We have a new message, so we're going to go back to our phone. I go to my phone like every maybe 5 to 10 minutes because there's so many new things that happen. It's just another thank you from her, so that's great. And then we want to go to our profiles, which is our phone book, and we want to make sure that we had a new person, so we want to look at that. So you want to go back again. There's no one in the shop, so we're going to go to the park, I think. Yes. Well, let's go back here. Okay, and is this the park? Yes, so let's go to the park. I think the colors are really pretty in this game. Remember, if you have any questions, ask me in the chat and I will do the best I can to answer them for you. Okay, so we're going to touch these two girls and see what they have to say. Okay, so Sophie's in the park getting us customers. So she'll be sending them over to the boutique. So you just want to go through their conversation. And all these places like the park, the cafe, and everything, they're always open after hours, but you can keep your shop open after hours too. I mean, you can be open like to 2 o'clock in the morning, and people do come in at that time. So we're going to go back to the shop. Okay. You can go to your apartment anytime you want to change clothes, go to sleep. Sometimes there's packages at your apartment. They'll let you know to go there and pick them up. Okay, there we go. So it tells you a little bit about the customer and then the conversation. So she sat on a bench and she's covered in wet paint. So she's gonna need something to wear. Oh, she doesn't want anything to wear. She wants a pair of earrings. So she wants black earrings. So we're gonna say no problem. We're gonna pick her a pair of black earrings out. Right now you have limited things in your shop, but once you go to the hall and go shopping for new clothes and new items, you can have a lot more things. Okay, so we're going to tell her to take a look. When you first start the game, make a mental inventory of your shop, because if you do have a customer that comes in looking for something and you don't have it, then you can tell them that you're sorry and you don't carry that. All right, so she bought them. That's great. My only downside to the game is I wish that they would let us make our own prices for things. So you can charge a little bit more for like the earrings and stuff like that, but that's not in this game, so we can't do that. Because sometimes I feel like the earrings should be more expensive. Okay. So we're going to take a break. We're going to go to a new area that's opening up called the Avenue. Before we do that though, we're going to go to our cell phone and check out what messages were sent over. Every time a customer buys something, you get a message for a thank you card. Okay. You want to go to your profiles, your phone book, look at any new people that came in. You want to open them up. I do this on like an every 10-minute schedule, because if you don't, then you're going to have to take like a half an hour to open all the emails, which can be a little annoying. Okay, so we want to go back And we're looking for the Avenue, which is a new place. Okay, we're going to talk to Sophie. Okay, now we can go to the Caprice, which is a nice place to go to. Okay, so we want to click on there. We want to say okay. Oh, this is the dollhouse. This is the place that you can make your own rooms and put furniture in, and people can come in and buy things from you or purchase. They can also purchase a walk through your room, which you get money for. If you have any questions, ask me in chat and I will do my best to answer them. Okay, so we're going to click on there. This is really nice. You can design rooms. You know, if you want one to be like a shop or a restaurant or just a cozy reading room, you can do that too. Okay, so you just gotta go through what they're saying. What's fun about this game is that you're always meeting new people. So she's asking us to decorate a room for her. So it can be anything we want to make. So we want to press the dollhouse button. Okay, so you see the flashing door. That's the first room that you can go into and start decorating. All right, so we want to go ahead and push create. Okay, tidy up all means you want to erase the whole entire room. Furnish means that we click on there and we go into the furniture. And then you can press the little dots to see what they are. So we want to see this. Those are tables and things like that. So let's go back. That is, oh, that's the door. Okay. So let's do blue and see what that is. Nothing there. All right, so let's see, we want to go ahead. Okay, so we can go ahead and place a table. Let's say we want to do that. So say okay, and it tells you where to put the table, so you can slide it over. Say we want to go ahead and put it. If it goes red, that means you can't place it there. But if it's blue, you can place it right there. So we want to place it. There we go. Okay. So our next thing is this right here. So it's a wardrobe, which is good. We can say okay. Let's go ahead and place it right there. Okay, that's a good start. Push miniature boxes. It's wall hanging. So let's say that we're making a shop. So we want to hang that on the wall. Okay, Um, okay, let's hang that right there. All right, so you want to go back. So pretty much you're just creating any type of room. Right now we're going to create a shop. So that's what we're doing. Okay, you can put that in the shop for them to sit down and do makeup on. So let's move that. Okay, we're going to move that right there. So as you see, everything is coming up. Later on in the game, you can get wallpaper, flooring, things like that. Okay, so right now we're going to say we're just, let's do, okay, we're going to say we're done with it for right now. So you just want to hit start, okay, and go back. Please furnish your room. So it's asking us to do a little bit more. Okay, so we named it Lexi's room. We got that. Okay, so you want to save that data. Okay, that's great. And it gives you like an outline or a sample of what we did. You can always go back and take everything away and start over again, if that's what you want to do. Okay, so we're just going through what she's saying. So every room you make in the dollhouse, it goes to another home, so people can walk through it. If it's a shop or a restaurant, people can purchase things in it. So that's pretty neat because then you can get the funds for that. Like I said, you meet a lot of people, so, and these people will be saved in your phone book, so you can go back at a later date and find out who they were, what you talked to them about. Okay, so he owns a chalet, which is really cool to know the owner. Sometimes Sophie gets really crazy. You have to laugh at her. Okay, so our phone is blinking, so we want to go to the phone again. Check your messages. So it's talking about the dollhouse. We want to go to your profiles, which is your phone book. You'll see we have some highlighted stuff right there. Okay. And then you can hit save. I save about every 15 minutes just to make sure. Okay, so you want to go back. You want to go back again. We want to go to our shop and see what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to push OK. All right, let's go into the shop and see if we have any people. we have a customer. We have two. So go ahead and click on which one you want. We want to talk to her. Her name is Nellie. Okay, just read what she has to say. Okay, she's asking for outerwear, which is a waistcoat or a vest. And she likes bright colors. I think we have that in our inventory, so we're going to say no problem. And we do. We have some stuff going on here. So you just want to scroll down and see what we have. That's a polo shirt. That wouldn't do. Here we go. We don't have, that is a coat that she wants. Let's see. All right, so we're going to try this coat right here because she did ask for a waistcoat. We don't have any vests. So you can make a mental note of that to know when you go to the haul that we need to buy those from a vendor. Okay, we're going to tell her to take a look. She didn't like it. Okay, so she's asking for us to show her something else. Let's try to go with the parka and see what she says. Her budget's $140. We have something that's $54. All right. Oh, she didn't like that either. So we really don't have what she wanted. So she's going to have to come back another time. And this doesn't get counted against you. It does happen sometimes. She wants us to try one more time. I really don't know what to do for her because we really don't have anything that she wants. Okay. Okay, let's try that. I don't think it's going to work for her, but no. Again, it did not work for her. Okay, so she's going on her way. We don't have any, oh, yes, we do. We have a couple more people that just came in, so we want to click on someone. She doesn't have a profile right now. Okay. Animal print items. I know we have some. So, oh, she wants a hat. I don't know if we have a hat, but we'll take a look. Okay, so we'll say no problem. So she wants anything with animal print. It doesn't have to be a hat. Which we do have that hat right there, but let's try to see if we have a top. I don't think we do. I think we have the hat. So let's try to give her the hat and see what she says. So you want to push OK. Ask her to take a look. We did a good job. So she's going to try it on. That's great. Okay, so we want to say OK. Right, she's on her way. Give it a couple seconds. Okay. She's looking for a casual dress. And if you kind of look at what they're wearing, you can get an idea of their fashion. Unless they tell you in the conversation that they want something different than the fashion that they're wearing, you can pretty much tell like what they like to wear. So she wants a casual dress with a pattern unlike any others. She wants a check pattern. Sometimes they can get they can tell you down to like the letter what they really want. Okay, so we're gonna say no problem. Let's see what we have. That's hearts. So we have a check maxi dress. That's the only thing we have in stock. So her budget is $180. What we're giving her is $88, so that does fit in. I'm a little nervous because I don't think this is what she really wants, but we can check it out. So we're going to tell her to take a look. All right, then I was wrong. Okay, so she's going to try that on. That's great. Okay, remember you can turn her around so you can see how she looks. Okay, so we're going to say okay. So we're wrapping things up. I'm gonna take you back to how to save the game. All right, so we want to go to all the way back. Let's go to our phone. Okay, so we want to push the button to save. And it's saved. So that's wrapping up Style Savvy. Thanks for watching. If you like us, hit the subscribe button. Be sure to join us tomorrow night for Super Friends Friday right here on Twitch. Until next time, game on.